Good morning, reception, and welcome to Tuesday's phonics lesson. So our first part of the lesson is our revisit section. I'm going to segment the words and you're going to blend them together. Okay, my first word is k-I-n. K-I-n is coin. Hope you got that. My next word is l-a-mp. L-a-mp. It is lamp. Well done if you got it again. My third word is b-I-l. B-I-l spells boil. Well done. I'm doing the segmenting and you're blending them together. My next word is b-i-d. B-i-d. We used that e yesterday, didn't we? B-i-d is beard. Excellent. My final word is sh-ed. Sh-ed spells the word shed. Did you get all of them correct? Well done if you did. Excellent work. So, our teach section, we are going to introduce you to the new tricky word, my. Now, the tricky part of the word is not the because we can see that it begins with and it makes a sound so that's correct, isn't it? Now the yeah, it doesn't make sense. That's the tricky part. I. It sounds like the I trigraph, doesn't it? But it's just spelt with the yeah. So we've got to remember and yeah make my. Can we all say it? And yeah make my. I'm going to put it in a sentence for you, and then I'd like you to talk to your adult or the person next to you to think of your own sentence with the word my in. The dog chewed my hat. That's one of my sentences. The dog chewed my hat. We've got another one here. My mum took my cat to the vets. Now, look at the person next to you, share your thoughts, share your sentence with the word my in. Well done. So we're going to move on to our practice session. Now, can you remember we learned this last week, the old W digraph makes two sounds. It has two letters, but it makes two sounds also. It makes the O and the ow. The O and the ow. So on this side here is the ow, and on this side is the O. Ow, O. I've put the digraph at the top there to help you. Remember that this is the O. I'm going to show you some words, and you're going to tell me whether it goes in the under the O or the ow digraph sound. So my first word is here. Can you read it without me? Ow, cow. Does it go under the ow column or the O column? The ow or the O sound. Ow, o, k, ow goes under the ow. Did you get it correct? My next word is this one. See if you can read it. Now, it's a bit tricky this because it can go on both sides, but I'm going to read it for you. O, like the boy in the story Lost and Found. He had to row his boat. O, does it go under the ow or the O sound? Same spelling. Which one? Did you get it correct? Did you remember it was the O sound? Excellent. Got another one? See how quickly you can sound it out before I intervene. T-ow, t-ow, spells town. Is it the ow or the O sound? The ow or the O sound? In town, it is the ow sound. Hope you got that correct. Next one. Again, see if you can read it without me. Owl, owl. You can write these words under each digraph if you wish. I'm just going to be getting you to read them today. Ow, oo has the ow or the o sound. It's the ow sound. Well done. And this one, it's a bit tricky, isn't it? K-r-o. K-r-o spells the word crow. Ow or o. Crow. Definitely the o sound, isn't it? And last one for this section. Can you read it? Again, it's a little bit like the row one. It can be both sounds. So I'll have to read this one to you. B-o. B-o spells bow, as in a bow in your hair. Has it got the o sound or the ow sound? Both with the same spelling. It's the o, isn't it? B-o spells bow. You are so good at this. Keep it up, everybody. Right, we are moving on to our writing task. And as usual, I'd like you to think about what the sentence could be. I've given you a couple of clues there. Obviously, we've got our tricky word my there because that's what we will be working on today, the tricky word my. I will have that with me when I'm writing to help me spell the word my. There's another word there, and there's a picture to help you. This word is park, 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 park. Who is the boy with? He is with his dad. So the sentence is, did you guess? I went to the park with my dad. I went to the park with my dad. 8 words. We're going to use 8 words and it's going to have the word my in today because that is our tricky word for today. I went to the park with my dad. 8 words. Let's sound out went. 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 Nice straight lines. Two. There. I hope you can see now how practicing all these tricky words helps you to be quicker with your writing. I went to the park. P-ark. Ah. I'll write the P first. Who can help me with the R diagram? Which 2 letters make the R sound? Ah. Remember that the K is tall, so it's taller than the other letters that are small. I went to the park with. Now it's not with that lots of children say in school, it's with. Going to use our new tricky word. Dad. D-a-d. D-a-d. Full stop at the end. Once again, I always like to check whether I've got it correct. So I'll reread it. I went to the park with my dad. I think that's correct. Do you think that's correct? So now you've got one more sentence to do with your adults at home. Again, we've got a couple of clues and we will be working on the word my. Here we've got took, took. I know that she's with, the children are with their mum and dad, but I've just used mum in this sentence. So the sentence that you're going to write with your adult is, my mum took me to the zoo. My mum took me to the zoo. Zoo. My mum took me to the zoo. 7 words. Okay, I look forward to seeing all of your work at the end of the day. Bye-bye for now, reception. Have a good day.